Hello, my name is Brenda, and welcome to Yoga Calm ABC number 2. It is a basic and calming yoga practice. So, if we can remind ourselves to keep calm and stress less, I use that as a mantra today, during practice, tomorrow, the next day. So, again, taking one day at a time and trying to be calm and to be kind to each other. So finding our way onto our backs today, we'd like to start in a reclined position. If you don't have a yoga mat, remember that's always okay. You can just do it on your carpet or your hardwood floor. If you have a yoga block, we'll use that. But if you don't, you can use a firm pillow or none at all. And then a stretch strap. If you don't have a stretch strap, a yoga strap, you can use a long bath towel. We'll use that towards the end of class. So finding our way onto our backs. And we can have our feet hip distance apart or even wider and let the knees fall in to support each other. Or if it feels comfortable, go ahead and extend those legs long and then take them to the width of the mat and let the ankles fall open, letting the hips open, letting the heart open. Arms away from our side, palms up, or they can rest on our heart or our belly. And then just kind of wiggle into it. So just kind of like you're trying to find that perfect spot in your bed to completely relax in. So as we get comfortable on our mat, we're going to try to put all thoughts aside but what we're doing, what we're focusing on, what we're being mindful about, and try not to think about what's next in our practice or what you want to do after. So being in the moment and being present, giving yourself permission for self-care. So as we let our muscles relax and sort of melt into the mat and the floor, we're going to start to bring our attention to our breath. To help keep the mind and the body calm, it's better to belly breathe a little bigger and chest breathe a little smaller. So let's imagine that sleeping baby, and as we inhale, let the stomach rise and let the ribs expand as we fill the lungs completely with air. And then slowly exhale. Let the ribs glide down and in, gently blowing all the air out. So again, a deep cleansing belly breath. Inhale through the nose, stomach rises, ribs expand, lungs fill. And then slowly exhale. And continuing, pardon me, our slow belly breathing for a few more rounds. Calming the body and the mind just a little more with each breath. After our next exhalation, let's step our feet in one at a time and take the feet to the width of the mat. So feet are a little further away from our body than a normal bridge position. Let's pick up the hips and set them down to level the pelvis off. Take our arms out to T position. Eyes can be open or closed. And when you're ready, just gently let the knees fall to our right side. Our chin is lightly tucked like we're holding a small orange between our chin and our chest to protect the neck. We're going to try to take all of our breath into our left lung. And taking one more breath here, please. Inhale. And exhale, bring the knees back center. Feet again at the outside edges of the mat. Pick up the hips, set them down. And when we're ready, slowly let the knees fall to our left. Again, chin lightly tucked, holding our small orange. Relax the shoulders as we try to take all of the breath into our right lung. Slow and relaxed. And taking one more breath here. Inhale and exhale, knees come back center. Take the feet hip distance apart. Bring our arms by our side. Pick up the hips, set them down one more time as we go into our bridge rolls. Starting with a neutral spine. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pelvic tilt. And then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, letting our spine move like a wet noodle. Inhale at the top. And exhale, rolling down nice and slow, letting our body melt to the mat. Returning to a neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt. And then slowly roll up again. Think about aiming the knees over our toes. Arms relaxed. Inhale. And exhale, slowly rolling down again. Hollow out the low belly. Try to get the tailbone to touch last. And then return to a neutral spine. Once more, inhale. And exhale, pelvic tilt. Again, rolling up, nice and slow. Inhale at the top. And exhale, rolling down. Again, return to the pelvic tilt. Hollow out the low belly. Tailbone touches last. And return to a neutral spine. Good job. Circle the knees around into the chest. One hand on each knee. Let the legs relax. And let's just go ahead and make circles on the ceiling with our knees. Let the hands create the circular motion. So we're increasing the mobility in our sacroiliac joints, increasing the blood flow. And then reverse the direction when you're ready, going the other way. Again, let the hands make the circles. Let the legs stay relaxed. And once more. And then let's rock through the tailbone area. Again, let the knees rock the legs. We should say let the hands rock the legs. Our hands are on our knees. Let's do one more. Good job. So we can roll to our side, our right side to come up, or we can get a little ball and rock and roll like a ball, trying to come up on our third rock. And then finding our way onto our block, our pillow, or our bolster. We're going to try to sit on the front edge of it. And then placing one heel in front of the other. Or if that's uncomfortable, you can cross the ankles. Have one leg or both legs out in front. So whatever works for you today. Remember, it may change from day to day. And as we start our seated practice and go into our standing practice, please remember that if you know something's not right for you or it doesn't feel right today, back out of it, modify, put your own little twist on it, and just focus on your body. So seated on the front edge of the block, hands come to heart center, chest and back an opener. Draw the forearms together, lift up through the middle, inhale, open to the side walls. And then exhale as the hands and forearms come back together. Stay together as long as we can. And just move at our own speed throughout our practice. And once more in this direction. Inhale, open. Exhale as we close. Reverse it, come down through the middle. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. We try to keep the spine still as we move with the arms. Opening up the chest and the back. And let's do one more. Good job. Now take the right hand close to the right hip. You can also put your hand on your block and then take the left arm over the top. Stretching out our side body. Think about making a C curve on the right side of the body. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Left hand close to the glute or on the block. Right arm over the top, big C curve on the right side. And now let's make it active, side to side. At our own speed, reach through the fingertips as we try to keep the weight equal on our sit bones the whole time we're moving. Let's go once more each way, please. Good job. Return center. Seated twist to the right. Right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Excuse me, yes. Left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Right hand behind us. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, rotate from the bottom up. Easy seated twist. Let's relax the shoulders. If we need to, kind of wiggle them out or come out of the twist just a little to allow the shoulders to relax. Inhale and exhale, derotate. Come back through the center, changing sides. Now it's left hand close to the glute, right hand on the outside of our thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently rotate. Easy seated twist. Continuing to belly breathe. Inhale and exhale, derotate. Come back center. Let's put the opposite foot in front or on top. Draw the shoulders back over the hips. And once more, right hand close to the glute, left hand on the outside of our thigh. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, gently rotate. Belly breathing. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. And once more to our left, please. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, gently rotate. Mouth is soft. Eyes open or closed as always throughout our postures. Inhale and exhale, derotate, come back center. Let's bring the soles of our feet together for cobbler's pose, bound angle. So grab the toes of the ankles and then just butterfly. Bounce the legs up and down. Just let the legs relax. And then releasing our flutter. Inhale, sit a little taller on the sit bones, and then hinge forward from the hips. Try not to round from the waist. Lead with the heart, the chest. Head's in line with the spine. And some people like to dip their knees side to side. If that feels good to you, go for it. As we exhale and breathe into the tight spots, we can apply gentle pressure to the inside of the legs if we want. Remember, tension, not pain. Throughout our practice, if it's painful, back out of it or eliminate it, modify. Inhale and exhale, rise up. And let's do that once more. Butterfly. And then release the flutter. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, hinge forward once more. Lead with the heart. Walk, collarbones wide, shoulders relaxed. If you wish, as you exhale, apply gentle pressure to the inside of the legs. Good. Inhale and exhale, rise. Nice job. Let's go ahead and come off our block. We're going to go into gate pose. So we're going to put the block on our right side, and we're going to bring our left foot so that it's even with the edge of our mat. So the outside edge of the foot is even. Try not to toe out. The right knee is in line with the arch of the left foot, and our block at its tallest height. So we got tall, medium, and short. And then we're just going to reach through our fingertips and with our left leg. So the left leg is active. We're looking for that nice straight line if we can get there without any roundness. Good. Inhale and legs stay still. Exhale up and over the top. So now reaching through the right and left fingertips. You can come to the middle or support yourself on your thigh. So again, stretching out the side body, working on core strength by keeping the pelvis still and not shooting the hips behind us. And then now go back over the top and then decrease the block height by 1 if you wish. Looking again for the straight line. It's real easy to reach and round, connect. Think about that connection between your left rib and your left hip bone. Again, don't shoot the hips behind. Exhale, up and over. Think about pushing the mat away with our right knee. So nice and long on our right side. Inhale and exhale. Go over the top again. Hips stay underneath us. Decrease the block height once more or eliminate it. Again, straight line, head in line with the spine. Keep reaching with the left leg. It's active. Last time, inhale and exhale. Back up and over. Nice and strong with the core. Good job. Inhale and exhale, return center. Let's change sides. So now left knee underneath us, right foot even with the edge of the mat, outside edge. Again, try not to toe out. Your foot's going to probably want to do that. Left knee in line with the arch of the right foot. Block tallest height on this side. And then reaching now, right fingertips, right leg is strong. Think about lifting the arch of the right foot. Good job. Inhale and exhale, up and over. Again, your hand can rest on your thigh or come through the middle. Good. Hips stay underneath us. Inhale and exhale, up and over. Decrease the block height by 1 if you wish. And then again, nice, long, straight line. Try not to round and hump through the right rib cage area. Arch of the right foot still lifted, right leg active. Hug the bone. Inhale and exhale, up and over. Still breathing slow and steady. Inhale and exhale, reverse it once more if you wish. Decrease the block height again. Nice job. Inhale and exhale, up and over. Last time. Inhale and exhale to rise. Coming back center, just put the block behind us. And let's come to our hands and knees. Preparing for cat-cow. So our knees are going to go underneath our hips, wrists underneath our shoulders. Nice neutral spine to start. Big hands, starfish hands, or fists for wrists is always an option if that bothers your wrist to be flat palmed. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, cat. Drop the tailbone down to our mat. Hollow out the low belly. Let's round our back and arch it. Let the head hang last. Gaze between the thighs if eyes are open. Inhale, cow. Tailbone tilts up. Sitting bones open. Drawing the shoulders down and in. Collarbones wide. Head comes up last. And then back and forth, cat-cow. Drop the tailbone down. Hollow out the low belly. Again, someone's putting an ice cube on our belly button. Round up. Spread the back. Head hangs last. Inhale, cow. Tailbone up. Rounding down towards our mat. Improving mobility and length with our spine. And let's do that a few more times, nice and slow. And after our next cow pose, return to a neutral spine. Let's draw the big toes together, knees apart, push back into extended child. So resting our hips on our heels, or if it doesn't reach or it's uncomfortable, put your block or your pillow between the hips and the heels. If you want it underneath your forehead, you can also do that. When you're ready, relax the arms and the shoulders. If you want, wiggle into it. And try to take the breath into the back of the lungs for a few rounds. And taking one more breath here, please. Extended child's pose. Arms stay long overhead. Let's lightly tuck the chin and round yourself up through cat. When the shoulders get over the wrist, return to a neutral spine. Let's go ahead and walk out into our plank pose. So standing on hands and knees or hands and toes. Feet are hip distance apart. Try not to let the low back arch inside, so keep the hips high, gluteals engaged. Again, knees or toes. Firing up the core even more. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. So hips go up and back. Think about putting the body into an upside down V position. Remember, it's okay to move the hands or the feet. Pressing our chest to our thighs, pressing the front of our thighs to the back of them. Ears are next to the upper arms. Just allow your arms to frame your head like it's a picture. Big hands, push the mat away with the hands, pull it apart with the feet. Good. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, come forward into our plank. Hands and knees or hands and toes. And then try to lower the body as one unit. Everything comes down at the same time. Top of the feet flat unless they cramp. Elbows hug our ribs. Inhale. And exhale. Half cobra. Float the crown of our head forward to the wall in front of us. If we were to lift our hands up, nothing would move. Let's try to rise and fall with the belly breath. So inhale, body rises. Exhale, body falls. And then return to the mat. Dig the feet in hip distance apart. Inhale. And exhale, push up to your plank. And then into down dog. So once more, hips up and back, tailbone to our ceiling. If you want, pedal your feet and walk your dog. Keep the mouth relaxed, eyes open or closed. Good job. One more breath here. Downward facing dog. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, come forward into our plank. Hands and knees or hands and toes. And then lower the body as one unit. Top of the feet flat. Elbows hug the ribs. Inhale. And exhale, half cobra. One more time. Long with the neck. Rising and falling with our slow belly breath. Inhale, and exhale, return to the mat. Nice job. Let's push back into extended child again. Big toes together, knees together or apart. Again, with or without our block between the hips and the heels or underneath the forehead. You may notice that it feels a little easier for you to be in this pose now that we've done a few down dogs. Maybe, maybe not, but hopefully so. Now drawing our hands underneath the shoulders. Try to keep the hips and the heels connected as we lightly tuck the chin in and roll ourselves up, stacking our spine one vertebra at a time. And then coming up to kneeling. Right leg forward. As many steps as we need to. When we push the pelvis forward, we feel a nice stretch in the front of the left hip. So hands on the muscle. Also can be on the block or frame the foot. Upper back flat. So again, try not to round. Reach the sternum forward. Head in line with the spine. If you don't feel a stretch, maybe spread the legs a little wider. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, our crescent. Draw the torso over the hips. And now grow the arms. They can be out to T or cactus. So cactus is like a field goal post. Arms can go up, gaze up or to the side wall. Relax the shoulders, widen the collarbones. Good. Inhale and exhale, hands sweep forward. Muscle blocker mat. If you wish, dig the left toes under, left knee off the mat. Reach through the heel. Squeeze the hips together. Inhale and exhale, warrior one. So let's draw the torso over the hips. Hands can stay on the muscle, on the hips, or grow. T, cactus. Y, or completion. Think about stretching the medium with our feet. Great job. Inhale and exhale, hands sweep forward. Muscle in mat. We're going to go into one-legged down dog. Feel free to do two-legged down dog if that's best for you today. Inhale and exhale. Right leg sweeps up and back. Point the toes. Go ahead and open up the hips. Press the chest towards our left thigh. We can stay here, bend the right knees, and then spiral open. Try to look underneath the right arm. Think about the right foot falling behind your left glute. Nice. Let's go ahead and straighten the right leg again. De-rotate the hips, square them off. Lower the right foot to the mat. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Get into it a little deeper if your body allows. Breathe into the tight spots. Good. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees. Let's push back into extended child again. Slowing the breath just a little more, breathing into the back of the lungs again. Cleansing our lungs with our breath and our movement. And draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Lightly tuck the chin and let's roll ourselves up again, stacking the spine one vertebra at a time. Coming into diamond. Returning to kneeling. And let's bring our left leg forward. Again, as many steps as we need to. So when we push the hips forward, we feel a stretch in the front of the right hip. Hands muscle, block or mat. Upper back flat. Head in line with the spine. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, crescent. Draw the torso over the hips, growing the arms of choice. Relax the shoulders. Gaze to the side wall or up between our hands. Energy going up. Inhale and exhale, hands sweep forward, muscle or mat. If you choose, dig your right toes under, right knee off the mat, reach through the heel. Again, gently squeeze the hips together, engaging the core even more. Inhale and exhale, warrior one. So draw the torso over the hips. Hands can stay on the hips, the thigh, or grow. T, cactus. Y, or completion. Again, let's sink into it a little more. Try to get the left knee above the left ankle, 90-degree bend with the knee. Good. Inhale and exhale, hands sweep forward. Preparing for one-legged down dog. Feel free to do two-legged down dog if that's better again. Inhale and exhale, left leg sweeps up and back. Point the toes, go ahead and open up the hips. Inhale up on the toes, exhale, lower the heel. If you choose, bend the left knee, let it hang behind you. Spiral open, look underneath your left arm. Keep pressing our chest, our right chest towards our right thigh. Letting gravity assist the stretch. And now let's go ahead and straighten the left leg, de-rotate the hips, square them off. Lower the left foot to the mat. Separate the feet hip distance apart. Let's go ahead and walk the dog one more time. One more breath here, please. Good. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Top of the feet flat. Push back into extended child one more time. Staying center, or if you wish, place your left hand on top of your right hand and drop your hips slightly to the left as we try to take our breath a little bigger and slower into our left lung. And then walk through the center, left hand underneath, right hand on top. Drop the hips slightly to the right and try to take the breath a little bigger into our right lung. And then bring the hands center. Lightly tuck the chin and round yourself up through cat. When the shoulders get over the wrist, return to a neutral spine. Nice job. Let's go ahead and come up to kneeling. Right leg forward. Dig the left toes underneath, and let's pop up to standing. Coming into the center of our mat. Feet hip distance apart. We'll start in our mountain, our Tadasana. So outside edges of the feet, let's make them parallel with each other, and the big toes straight across. And then pick up the shoulders, roll them back, relax at the sternum. So I want to feel tall, but not at attention. And then close the eyes. Think about being long and calm with the body and the mind. And then opening the eyes. Nice job. Going right into triangle. So we're going to bend the knees, step or jump wide. And then we're going to turn our right foot out 90 degrees and our left foot in 20. Trying to make sure the right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot, and then level the hips off. It's real easy to drop that front hip, which would be your right hip. Square it off, engage the glutes, the quads, the thighs. Now we're going to slide the ribs to our right, push the left hip out, and then cartwheel over. So we can be high or low. We're looking for a nice straight line from the right shoulder, right, or left arm. Okay? So a lot of times people try to get into it a little deeper and bring this arm over the top. We're just looking for a straight line across, like an arrow. Palm of the hand faces the front, unless that hurts the shoulder. Remember, you can always be here or here or here to protect the shoulders. Good. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Arms can stay up or down as we change sides. So now left foot out 90, right foot in 20. Hug the thigh bones and give the glutes a squeeze. Slide the ribs to our left. Push the right hip out and then cartwheel over. Again, high or low. Just looking for that straight line. Left shoulder, right wrist. Keep belly breathing. Good. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Let's take the arms down for a moment and change sides again. So right foot out, left foot in. Arms go up. Shoulders go down. Slide the ribs to the right, push the left hip out, and then cartwheel over. Again, high or low, your choice. So shoulders and hips ideally are in the same plane. Try not to have the hips back and the chest forward. So like we're up against a wall. Now let's reach the top arm for the side wall. Lift the arch of the left foot and the kneecap on the right side. So engage your quad a little more. Bring your arm back center if you wish to challenge your balance more. Gaze towards the extended hand. Everything's an option. Do what's right for you today and always. Return the gaze center. Nice work. Inhale and exhale. Drive through the back foot to come up. Arms up or down as we change sides once more for triangle to our left. So left foot out 90, right foot in 20. Slide the ribs to the left. Push the right hip out. Cartwheel over. Again, high or low. Good. Reach the top arm for the side wall. Lift out of the left waistline. Big old stretch on the right side of the body. And now take the right arm back up if you wish to challenge your balance. Gaze up towards the extended hand. Good. Return the gaze center. Inhale. And exhale, drive through the back foot to come up. Both feet point straight ahead. Bend the knees, step or jump the feet back together. And let's go right into standing tree. On your mat, or off your mat, or close to a wall. So gently brace. So it's a light push. And then find a spot to focus on. something to stare blankly at. Weight heavy in our left leg. Right foot becomes that kickstand. Staying here, or pick the foot up or slide it up. Push the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. As we try to get the right knee to face our right wall. And then arms of choice, staying at heart center. Can be thumbs on the shoulders, elbows up. Cactus, fire, completion. It's okay to wiggle around, to wave, like there's a gentle breeze. To touch and go, come in and out of the posture. Good job. Hands return to heart center. And releasing the right foot. Changing sides again, gently brace. Let's find our gazing point. Left foot out like our kickstand. Again, stay low with the trunk. Pick it up or slide it up. Push the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. Staying at heart center. Thumbs on the shoulders. Cactus. Wire completion. Nice, strong, tall tree. Nice. Hands return to heart center and releasing the foot. Returning to our mat if we're off. And now we're going to go into side angle. So bend the knees, step or jump wide. A little wider than our triangle. We're going to turn our right foot out 90 and our left foot in 20. Hugging the thigh bones again. Give them a nice hug. Relax the shoulders. We're going to bend our right knee up to 90 degrees. Trying to get the knee above the ankle. Sometimes it likes to go in or out. Straight above it. And then our right hand on our thigh or our forearm on our thigh. Got that straight line again right here. So try not to round through the rib cage. Lots of options with the extended arm. Bicep next to the ear, head in line with the spine. So our side angle posture. Keep reaching with the left leg. Keep the arch of the foot lifted. All right, let's keep our legs still. Inhale and exhale, reverse our warrior. Weight centered over the pelvis. Gaze to the side wall or up towards the extended hand. Keeping our breath slow. Good. Inhale and exhale back over to side angle. Hand or forearm on the muscle. Always avoid the knee itself. So stay off the joints. Let the muscles do the work. Support, protect our joints. So when our muscles get strong or stay strong, make the joints do a little less work. Inhale and exhale. Drive through the back foot to come up. Arms coming down as we change sides. So left foot out, right foot in. Hug the bones. Arms up. Shoulders down. Let's bend our left knee up to 90 degrees. And then again, hand or forearm to the thigh. And then extend the right arm to the place that makes it happy today. So again, straight line if we can. Try not to have any humps in the middle. Stretching the mat with our feet. Nice work. Inhale, legs stay still. Exhale, reverse our warrior. Gaze up to the extended hand or towards our side wall. Pelvis is level. Try not to dip the front hip. Inhale and exhale, return to side angle. Hand or forearm to our thigh. Left arm position of choice. Great job. Inhale and exhale, drive to the back foot to come up. Both feet point straight ahead. Bend the knees, step or jump the feet back together. Nice job. We're going to go right into chair. So you can continue facing front or turn to the side. I'm going to turn to the side just so you get a better view. So feet hip distance apart, hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale, sit back into our chair. So our hips go back. Our knees don't rock forward. Think about making a glute print on the wall behind you. Neutral spine with the low back, nothing excessively arched, otherwise you're going to hurt your back. Drop your tailbone down, give yourself a little length. And then arms of choice, heart center, T. Cactus wire completion. Nice strong chair. Low belly muscles snug, supporting our low back and our pelvis. Now let's sweep the arms behind us, flying chair. And now going into chest expansion. Inhale and exhale, straighten the legs, open and lift the heart to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale, sit back into chair. Again, hands heart center or grow them, position of choice. And now flying chair. Good. If you want, lift up the heels. Ankles will wiggle, that's okay. Set the heels back down. Inhale and exhale, chest expansion. Straighten the legs, lift the heart. Good. Hands come back to heart center. Nice work. Let's go ahead and prepare to lower. So we're going to come to the short edge of our mat. Feet hip distance apart or staggered. So we're going to start to lower. So if you know this doesn't make your knees happy, come down any way that does. So rise up and balance on the balls of the feet. Heel lift. Pretend like we're against a wall and let's slide down that imaginary wall. And then bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step, jump, or walk back into your plank. We're going to do one more down dog. So nice and strong, good foundation. Inhale and exhale. Hips up and back. Tailbone to the ceiling. Press our chest towards our thighs. Press the front of our thighs to the back of them. Again, breathe into the tight spots. Nice. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Top of the feet flat. Push back into extended child. One more time. Knees together or apart. Remember, the knees can go as wide as your mat. One more slow breath here. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Try to keep the hips and the heels connected. Lightly tuck the chin in. Let's roll ourselves up. Stacking our spine. Great job. Let's find our way back onto our backs. Have the block close by in case you like to use it as a pillow. And your stretch strap or your towel. Just find your way onto your back any way that works for you. We're going to stretch out our legs a little bit more in a supine position, reclining. So take the strap or the towel and place it around the ball of your right foot. So right below the toes. I want you to try to tip the toes towards the nose and the heel to the ceiling. Try not to point it, not quite yet. And the foot ideally is flat. Try not to let it roll in or roll out. So you can have your hands high on the strap if you like that, or low. Elbows connected to your mat. It should be a gentle stretch in the back of the right leg. Tell you if it's painful or if the leg is shaking, back out of it a little bit. So again, it should be a pleasant stretch. And then release the stretch, give a little back. And now we're going to circle the foot. You can use that strap to help circle it. And then go the other way. So working on ankle mobility. And then release the circle. Put the stretch back on. Again, hands high or low. Toes to the nose, heel to the ceiling. And then release the tension. Nice job. Both ends of the strap in the left hand. Right arm out to our side, palm down. Put a nice stretch on leg. Flex the foot. And then bring it across the body. So roll onto the left hip as you bring the right leg across your body, reaching through the heel. So right ribs are relaxed. Try not to arch. If you don't feel a stretch, bring the leg up higher towards the left shoulder. Again, gentle. Breathing into the tight spots. And now feel a shift where you feel the stretch. Straighten your left leg. Again, back out of it if you need to, a gentle, pleasant stretch. And now let's bend the left knee again. Inhale and exhale. Everything comes center. Let's go ahead and release the strap. Slowly lower the right leg back to your mat. Once it gets to your mat, wiggle it out. I like to say wave with your foot. And then let's step the right foot in. When we're ready, strap goes around the ball of your left foot. And then extend the leg long. Again, hands high or low. Toes to the nose, heel to the ceiling. Chin lightly tucked. Pleasant stretch. And then release the tension slightly. Let's go ahead and circle the ankle, circle the foot. You can, again, use that strap to assist you do the motion. And then go the other way. And then put the stretch back on. Again, a pleasant stretch. Hands high or low. And then release the tension slightly. Great job. Both ends of the strap in our right hand. Left arm out to our side. Palm down. Put a nice stretch on the leg. Flex the foot. And now bring it across the body. Roll onto the right hip. Reach through the left heel. If you need more of a stretch, bring the leg up higher. A little less. Take it down. Breathe. Slow and steady. And now transferring the stretch a little, straighten the right leg. Keep reaching through the left heel. And now let's bend the right knee once more. Inhale and exhale. Everything comes center. Release the strap, place it off to the side, and let's slowly lower the left leg back to our mat. Once it gets there, let it relax. Wave with your left foot. And then we're going to finish our practice with legs extended or knees bent, just like we started. So arms away from our side, palms up, resting on our heart or our belly. Let's wiggle into it again. Find that perfect spot to allow our mat and the floor to get us to relax. Just a little more. Relaxing the belly as we return our thoughts to mimic the sleeping baby, how they breathe, so calm and peaceful. As they inhale through the nose, the stomach rises, and ribs expand, lungs fill with energy and life. And then slowly exhale when we're ready. Ribs glide down and in as we blow all the air out. Let's keep our thoughts right here on our calming and slow breath for a few rounds. And taking one more slow belly breath here together. Stepping our feet in one at a time. Take our right arm overhead. Eyes stay closed as we roll to our right side into fetal position. And then open the eyes. And use the top hand and the bottom elbow to push ourselves up to seated. And then finishing again with reminding ourselves to keep calm and to stress less. And then most of us work better with a routine, a schedule. So I'm going to encourage you, if you're not already doing it, or you were doing it and you got out of the routine, is to set up your routine for your self-care, your exercise and your yoga practice, which is exercise. If you used to go to yoga at 9:20, make sure that you try to schedule that in at the same time so you feel like you're in a normal pattern. Or if you prefer 6 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock at night, that's okay. Just again, keeping your body moving, or start moving more if that's where you're at today. So let's bring our hands to heart center and Namaste. Thank you.